Super easy site building. Have you ever thought about making a website of your own? There's this common thing in the minds of people when they see websites. Most of them think it is that complicated and hard to do that you would need to be an expert first before you accomplish them. But in this article, you will learn that even if it is your first time, with Nvu or Composer program, you will find it very easy to make one of your own. Of course, it all starts with downloading the program in order for you to get started with your work. Once you have downloaded it, take time to observe the different parts, especially the tools, so that you will be able to familiarize yourself with it. You can see 3 tabs below the blank page, which is the design, split, HTML equivalent, and source tabs, which you will be working with as you go along. Let's start by using a blank template so that you start from the very scratch or beginning of the steps. Go ahead and write down what you want your site would be all about. If you want to edit a specific site from the web, all you need to do is to open a file from the web and enter the file, then hit create, which will bring up any site from the web which you can start editing. You may also open up a file from your computer if you already have one that you want to use. The next thing that you need to do is changing the background. This is something that would really catch the attention of the person led to your page, so you'd better make it look really good and catchy. All you have to do is to go to Nvu or Composer, then go to the Table tab at the top of the page. Then click on Insert Table and choose the number of columns and rows that you want. What's most recommended though is to only have 2 columns to make your page look organized, neat and clean. A good size for a resolution is 750 to 800 pixels wide, which will look good on any type of screen length and width. In order to change the cells, go to Table and click on the table properties. Next, set the table to center alignment and adjust the width of the cell to 200 pixels. Choose a background table by going to Format, Page Color and Background. If you want to take off the table background color, choose white. You may also choose a background image from the web or directly from your computer if you desire. Now that you have your background and table set, this time let's go with adjusting the tables and layout. If you want to change the borders and lines on the tables, go to Properties and change the table and cell size. To add up a header, add a stable-sized 1x1 and change the table or cell background color to white, then align it on the center. In order to add and change the texts on the header, you may put a headline or an image if you want. You can also change your font style and capitalize the first letter of every word, because this will make it easier for people to read your headline and make it even more catchy. To make the next line of your headline, press Shift+Enter and change the color of your headline. What you need to do how is one of the most important things, which is creating or changing links. This will help a lot in order for your page to earn more. Put related links and helpful tools on the left column of your page by highlighting the text that you want to put a link on. After that, hit the Link tab and enter the web page address or URL location of the homepage of the site, then hit OK. To lead the person clicking on your link to the purchasing page, enter the link and add purchase.html, which you will name your purchasing page with. You also need to add and edit images, as this will make your page even more attractive and enticing. To add images, go to a website or page, then drag and drop. It's as easy as that. But remember this one important thing: you have to make sure that you have the permission to use the image directly, or you can save the image to your computer on the documents by creating a folder for your website, then drag and drop the image to your page. Set your image to center alignment by going to Table Properties, check the content alignments, then place it on the center. The most careful way to get images is by registering to clipart.com, where you can get all the images that you may need and want, or you may also ask the permission of the owner of the image that you see on the web which you would like to choose. When you link images, there are 2 ways that are very effective for you to do. Tip 1 is by putting a link to it from your computer or to an affiliate program by ClickBank. Look up the keyword and choose the stuff and hit Promote. After that, enter your nickname and your tracking ID, copy the black code on the upper part of the blue code, then paste it to your image's properties link. For tip number 2, you can do this by putting a caption below the image and link it to a page that you want. The same way as you did with tip number 1.1, thing that you should also learn when making your own page is how to use codes. It is one of the best things that you can do for your page to earn more if you place AdSense in it. To do this, place the AdSense on your left column by putting up the code. All you need to do is to go to your page's source code, look for the word AdSense and paste the code. Now you have to be informed in order for you not to worry about what you will see on your page after doing this. AdSense will not come up yet on your page while you are editing it. Instead, it will only display the two boxes where the word script is written in it. That is already a good enough sign that it will work. No need to touch it. It is very important to have your own page's title. Of course, you don't want to appear unnamed, right? There are two ways to do this. 1. You can do it by saving the actual file, or 2. You can do it on the source. When you do this on the source, all you have to do is to find the codes where it says title and place your title on there. Also, you need to put meta tags, link texts, H1 tags, and alt tags on your page. But these few ones are the most important. Meta tags should be inserted underneath the title section on the code or source page, while the meta name description should be written below the meta tags. Title tags as well should have the H1 because search engines like them. Finally, after doing all the certain detailed steps, you are now down to saving the file to get it ready on air. First, go to File and hit Save by naming it as index.html, then save it to your Pages folder. If you want to make another page, remove the page's images and phrases or whatever you have in them, then edit the page into what you want it to look like. Now there's one important thing that you have to keep in mind when saving your page. In order for it to get all organized, save them by hitting Save As and name it after your page's name. For example, your page is named Purchase, save it as purchase.html. This is very important, so always remember this when saving your pages. If you want to open a template, there are also two ways which you can do this. One is to open it straight from the website where you can get the template. 2. Open it from your computer by saving it to your files. After doing all these, you are now set to get your site up on the web.